Women were encouraged to be submissive to their spouses. This message aimed to promote harmonious relationships and peaceful coexistence within families. Honorable Agnes Ashibu, woman member of Parliament, Nebi District, said it's essential to note that submission should be mutual and based on respect, trust, and open communication. She added that healthy relationships thrive on quality and empathy and understanding.
Women must work hard. Women must join hands with the counterpart, the men, so that together we are firm. We are all aware that should women achieve these objectives, we must also not run away from our roles.
Monica Kello, one of the participants, noted that the celebration likely emphasized the importance of building strong, supportive partnerships where both spouses work together as equals, valuing and respecting each other's contributions.
It is not a good thing. The rights have not been given to us to have loggerheads. The rights have been given to us to have to be equal to the man, to be able to support the man. The man is the head of the household, but as women, we are supposed to support them.
Honorable Emmanuel Rombi, District Chairperson, Nebi District, reiterated the women's achievements and commitments to the people of Uganda.
Lembe Perusi district edong agore report para omira iwinjo no weyo do wire dogi batamiyo report maleng amiyo abemiri ibe kwano advice para kecha ango michopo katimo but you support and guide them kitemin wange iyore maber.
Honorable Isaac Otimgiu Ismail, Member of Parliament, Padiri County, urged women leaders in Nebi District to be united and focused on issues that can cause development in the district.
Mito afoi juru tela mwa matelo wi kanso mwa pa megu inebi kanso mwa utie matek pitela mu maber i district mapol inwangu nangu councils mapol pa megu telo shingi le ye reine bikeni aneno ni akalembe moko tie mamulu kumegu sheke udikuru udwogu ni asiel afoyo enu ke pitela mamu pa megu.
However, Ms. Collins Gertrude Obedi, Commissioner of RDC's West Nile region, who was the chief guest, highlighted various development projects, including infrastructure development, healthcare, and education initiatives under the NRM government.
We start by conveying the warm greetings from His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Elmito kawoni ekelmot manjuro mamor mu ay bajadi tuweba jadi tioweri kaguta museveni mutie jaratela mingo mwami Uganda.
I also bring Mot Manjuru mu ay ibang your sister, Honorable Minister of State Nyamutoro.
Ewacho moto manjuru mu ay ba minister ma Mwechibedu Jawang Megopi Parliament mi Uganda Pinebi District mania ya motu manjoro.
I congratulate all the women of Nebi and West Nile as a whole on this special day when we are yet again commemorating the belated Women's Day.
The celebration under the theme Scaling Up Investments to Accelerate Delivery for Gender Equality in Uganda also featured cultural performances, speeches, and awards to recognize outstanding civil servants and community leaders. The belated celebrations were attended by district officials, women leaders like Zenobia Oshama, KG Adubango, Shaman NRM Nebi, among others, and community members who all came together to commemorate the women's contributions to Uganda's development.
There is equal rights in Uganda today, and as we talk now, Nebi District celebrating their belated Women's Day. And remember, Women's Day always celebrated annually on 8th March. And for Nebi District, we are here at the Andake Playground in Erusi sub-county. As you can see in the background, we have security personnel. They are ready to parade, and we have women from all the sub-counties and town councils within Nebi district. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Women-led businesses in Nyomadzi and Pagirinya refugee settlements in Ajumani district are making significant strides in meeting quality standards in order to drive business growth in their communities. Nzimai Alan has more.
Women's-led business in Ajubanzi refugee settlement are on the path to excellence, with some making significant strides in meeting quality standards. Journalists exploring the small-scale enterprises like Nyumazi's briquette makers and Pagrinya's honey producer found that adherence to standards is a work in progress. While some have made notable improvement, others still face challenges. Ajabul, the bigger questions is what's holding them back for growth. Elizabeth Akol, a liquid soap producer and refugee at Nyumazi, said the business is still at survival stage and faces challenges in meeting other criteria for attaining standards, hence calling for interventions to support refugees women entrepreneurs.
I came to Ghana in 2014. PEPs. So I joined leaderships some years back up to now. So I'm also doing self-reliance sustainability at my household level. So by doing liquid soaps, so I used to make liquid soap and I sell to the other women and even the person who is willing to buy my products. So I used to sell the liquid soap, and I also do little PSLA, giving loan associations, so that it will help my life. So I'm able to support my life through through small business that I'm running. So I really appreciate the government of Uganda for maintaining me in Uganda and also to have peace in my life. There's a lot of challenges, like when I do my liquid soaps, so marketing it is very limited because majority of refugees they have been categorized in category 3. So they could not able to buy because they don't have money. But before, when they have money, they were able to buy a lot. So that is one of my challenges. Second to it also, I don't have enough space to keep my products.
On 17th March 2026, Martina Lewa, a local trader residing in Pagirinya refugee camp, said they are making efforts to ensure items are safely packed and available in a well-sanitized environment.
Batari jekarila ani jo ama tani jelesu kwa diga jijanya tani taban pelerenya da tau ma di konra ka ne ngenya keduanya suku kolo doa ongo tusua ani sana lini kola mani ridi ola amide tadi ovina dini kolo do tau ongo kende do losoni na hini amanira bisa amita andinana ni ongo isua ya jiraga aika mani masini ya ji tadi zijo ngoni na sa aika ko ya manira masini do anita coba enggak kalulu risa ani dua ni mana kai duka ija kenda nyanya kare getema ani bala ka kontena si kende supermarket yani asi na dia ngara lulu risa ka tare sula kana ngwe baba ko duombe du na la isu aika kaji amanira.
DPO Agnes, the acting Ajuban District Commercial Officer, said the suggestive way for supporting entities is through providing marketing services, and she advocates, if possible, an upper hand should be given to women entrepreneurs, urging for commitment in business.
The cooperative society for them, because that will be the easiest way to reach them out. We have one refugee ladies cooperative society in Mungula, Aliwara. So that is in Itrikwa sub-county. That is one thing that we can see easily how we can reach them, and we'll continue with that kind of support that we can easily give. But now this issue of grant because the NGOs used to give them grants and what, those issues as a department we cannot give them. That is what we can't actually provide. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that could best be answered by my cow if there are such kind of grants, but the district does not give grants unless it is under other programs. And maybe the advocacy should be also that they should be included in PDM, where they can also borrow and also pay back, just like the host communities in their parishes, or it could be provided for them, particularly in that area, but that can be taken up by people who can loan more from the central government, so that they get their own PDM where they can also manage, since there is no more grants for them for running a business. Secondly, maybe what I could think is also maybe government could give them their emioga. They could also run it in that aspect as things have reduced for them. But when it comes to extension services, I think the local government is trying amidst the
Christians of Arua Catholic Diocese on the 16th March 2026 gathered at Michu Catholic Parish for the send-off of late Reverend Father Angelo Matua, the parish priest of New Catholic Parish, who passed on 12th March 2026 at Zambia Hospital in Kampala. Sarah Charity has more.
Christians of Arua Catholic Diocese yesterday, 16th of March 2026, gathered at Michu Catholic Parish for the send-off of Right Reverend Father Angelo Matua, the parish priest of New Catholic Parish, who passed on 12th of March 2026 at Nisambia Hospital in Kampala. During the Mass, the Episcopal Vicar for Ediofe Vicariate, Monsignor Castro Adeti, said that it's good news that the Christians have gathered to pray to the Lord and celebrate Father Matua for the good work he did.
This is the good news for which we have gathered here. We have gathered here to pray to the Lord, show us the way, show us the light, so that we celebrate this death of our beloved brother worldly with faith. When I see this number, I feel consoled that these are people who loved Father Angelo, who have come to pray for the repose of his soul. And we should remain in this single mind. We know the life of Father Angelo. The other day I told in the Mass down there at Roy Chapel and said, Angelo lived a very exemplary life. Whenever I went to his parish there in New for confirmation or other prayers, after the prayers, one or two would come to me in secret and tell me and say, you, the authorities of the diocese, we plead. Angelo is doing well here. Please give him time. Don't transfer him yet. I will tell them, no, we don't have yet any plan to transfer him anywhere. This shows how people loved Angelo, respected Angelo for the service he renders.
Meanwhile, a fellow priest urged the Christians to continue to give support to the family of late Right Reverend Angelo Matua and pray for the Diocese of Arua Catholic Diocese in this trying moment.
If a mania siumiza, if a mani umpo, amama mutule ishizo orinde amatupi matuadirishi.
Right Reverend Sister Christine Njikuru, who works in Moyo Baby's home at the same time a relative to the priest, expressed who Father Angelo Matua was.
It is not just that it is a very big gap to lose our father. Really, we are missing him. He has been a great priest, active man, very humble, happy priest. He's working together with other people. We have really lost him. We are not happy because of this loss.
Where else, the former MP Aivu, Honorable Atiku Bernard, on behalf of the Central Organizing Committee, gives a brief explanation on his demise.
Father's demise has come as a shock with a lot of pain because his illness did not take long. This illness put Father down for a very short moment. Just in January here, Father had just been discharged and he had resumed his pastoral work, and within a short time he developed very sharp pain in the stomach, leading to his referral back to Zambia Hospital. When he was admitted, he was taken to ICU, managed there for almost 3 weeks before being discharged to the general ward, though it was in the private wing, until his demise. Of course, the medical report, the postmortem report, which was presented to us here, indicated that he died of acute anemia. Now, that acute anemia was a result of many complications, which I will not go into details. But this sickness happened so fast without giving room for us to understand exactly the exact disease that was affecting Father. That's the reason why we have left a lot of questions unanswered.
He added that Father's death should not stop Christians from participating in Christianity, but instead gives them courage to love and know God the most in order to fill the gap created by Father's death.
We are praying, we are asking the Christians to raise the level of their faith and pray for Arua Diocese and particularly our priests. It appears the devil is targeting our priests. The death of these priests under these mysterious circumstances is raising fears. It's going to cause our parents to withhold children from being sent to the seminary.
Late Right Reverend Father Angelo Matua was born on 9th of October 1980 in Imundru Cell, Aivu East Division, Arua City. Died on 12th of March 2026 in Zambia Hospital, Kampala. May his soul rest in peace. Asara Charit reporting for West Nile TV, NILECAST.
The Ugandan government has issued a 60-day grace period for vehicle operators to comply with mandatory motor vehicle inspections. The directive is part of a broader government effort to enforce strict safety standards across the transport sector and protect both passengers and other road users. Okumuringa Christine has more.
In a major road safety crackdown, the Uganda government has issued a 60-day grace period for vehicle operations to comply with the mandatory motor vehicle inspections. This directive, announced by the Ministry of Works and Transportation, primarily targets bus operators on high accident routes and marks a full resumption of state-managed inspection services. The 60-day voluntary window runs from April the 8th to June the 8th, 2026. Enforcement will start with buses operating in the eastern and northern routes, which have seen frequent accidents, extended to trucks, trailers, followed by the wider public and private transportation sectors. The Minister for Transport, Fred Byamukama, said only mechanically sound vehicles will be allowed to operate on the roads under the new directive. According to the minister, the directive is part of a broader government effort to ensure and enforce stricter safety standards across the transport sector and protect both passengers and other road users. Government officials say the latest directive signals a shift towards a stricter enforcement, with the expectation that all commercial transport operators will adhere to the new requirements within the stipulated timeline. Reporting for West Nile Television, Okomaringa Christine, NILECAST.
And with that, we have come to the end of today's NILECAST on West Nile Television, 19th March 2026. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. I am Ponifiona. Have a good night.